Hello everyone, how are you doing today? Mev, good to see you. First time here. It's awesome. Thank you for joining. Your hair looks good. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully getting a haircut soon. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? How are you guys doing today? Been looking forward to this. Good. I'm glad. Thank you. How's your day? My day's been great. My day's been great so far. Thank you for asking. It's been a good Friday. A good Friday. My week was good. Good. Just a lot of studying, lots of midterms, but luckily I'm ready for midterms, and luckily they're all online, so not too stressed, but still stressed. Cold on, it's freezing here. Actually, today was pretty gorgeous, not gonna lie. It was more like sweater weather, but yeah, it's getting pretty cold now. Yes, midterms are next week. Good luck on your exams. Thank you. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? Thank you. That's awesome. Glad everyone's doing well. Glad everyone is doing well. You guys, and yeah, just see how everyone's doing. That's awesome. I'm doing well. We got 182 people. That is amazing, guys. Thank you. I wanted to say though, maybe I'll wait for a little bit more. I'm gonna bring it up later as well, but I'm gonna be doing another giveaway, another Made of Millions giveaway. Yeah, they're gonna sending me more merch, so I'm yeah. Hi Trish, how are ya? Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, I'm excited, honestly. Want to battle, LOL? Yeah, maybe later. For right now, though, just chill. But I wanted to ask, are there any graphic designers? Are there any graphic designers? Cause I want to make maybe make a type of collab, a design, a Made of Millions design or something. But an Adam style. So, I don't know, a panda or something, but with Made of Millions or something. A logo, more of I don't know. They want to know if basically I design my own shirt and I'll send it to them and they'll try and make it. And if they can, well, then we have our own shirt. But yeah. Yeah? Hello. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh,
thank you.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Thank you. Yeah, it would be cool. I don't know. I was kind of thinking of if I was to have a shirt with Made of Millions, I'd want it to be I don't know, panda theme, maybe black and white or something, or just I don't know, a cool design. But yeah, if you're interested and if you know anyone, send me something on Twitter. at me, and yeah. I'd buy it. Is Fine Apple a okay, then yeah, that could be cool. I'll definitely like that. Okay, I'll definitely ask her then. What are you eating? I'm having like spinach pies. It's called spanakopita. Is what I call it. Some people call it spanakopita, but yeah, it's really good. It has like cheese and spinach, and then I'm having it with like a bit of tzatziki. Very good. Just a little snack. Is this the live with Reed? Yes, it is. In about 20 minutes, I think Reed will probably get on. I'm not sure if he's on now, but yeah. In the meantime, guys, does anyone have any questions or just want to chat? Thank you, Kim. What playlist is it? It's actually a YouTube playlist. If you want it completely free, check out the link tree. It's just a YouTube playlist. Did you make this? No, I believe either my mom or my girlfriend did. One of them did, I think. They just brought it in though. Hair looks good. Really? You guys like the hair this length? I was thinking about getting like a haircut, but I don't know. Do you think TikTok is bigger in Canada or the US? The US by far. By far. Hair is on point, looks really good. Perfect. Okay, thank you guys. Grow it a bit longer. Okay. Good. Thank you. Weekend plans. That's a good idea. Hello, Made Millions. Weekend plans, I'm not too sure. Besides studying, really. Yeah, nothing too much. Nice merch. Thank you. Very comfy. Gonna be giving some away hopefully next week, so hopefully everyone's looking forward to that. Are you done with finals? No, I am not. My finals start on Monday. Well, my midterms start on Monday. Yeah. I'm ready though. I'm ready, honestly. Doing a live with your girlfriend tomorrow? Maybe. We had a goal, and it was like if we could, if we hit top 3 somehow, then yeah, we could do maybe like a Q&A, like cooking live, breakfast live or something, with her. Like I'll cook breakfast and you guys can talk to her and stuff. I don't know. I was thinking about it, but up to you guys. Did you order that thing on Wish? What thing? What thing on Wish? Cooking live would be nice. Yeah, I think so. It'd be pretty cool, honestly. Did you see? No, I did not. I did not. Yeah, sure. I'll take a couple, thanks. Have you guys ever had these? They're so cute. Hot. Just don't use the microwave to cook. Right? Where do you feel most at peace? That's a very good question. And honestly, I'm gonna be 100% honest, but my peace is honestly in Montreal. It really is. I don't know what it is, but I don't know. There's something about it. I love Ottawa, I love Toronto, don't get me wrong, but I think my like peace time is definitely just Montreal. I've always wanted to go there. You should definitely go there if you haven't. One of the best cities in Canada by far. By far, by far. Were you named after anyone? Yes, I was named after actually my dad's brother. His name is Adam as well. Who do you look up to the most? Someone I look up to and a pretty big role model is probably my uncle on my mom's side. He's a teacher now, but we sort of have a similar upbringing and childhood, so I can just really relate to him a lot more than everyone else, but yeah, definitely him. I make merch for a group. I can help design a shirt. Well, that's awesome. Well, if you can somehow design the Made of Millions brand and logo, just like it is now, because I love it. I don't want to change anything, but we add something that's like creative, but like our own design. Panda theme or something. Then shoot me a DM on Twitter. Or actually just tag me on Twitter. Just tag me. Can you make a panda holding the M like that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If someone can just maybe, I don't know, take this logo and add a panda, and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what they say as well. If they like it, then that's it's a bonus. Do you mean Papa John, your mom's brother? No, I mean my other uncle. Yes, Mark. Are you Italian? You're gorgeous. Thank you. Yes, I am. I am Italian, Lebanese, and Greek. So, got a pretty good mix, can't lie. I mean, I've seen a lot of good ideas, honestly, so you guys can somehow make those ideas come true, then yeah. Mixed are the best. Thank you, thank you. Great combo. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Fine Apple. Are you able to somehow design a t-shirt just like this, made of millions, but somehow add a panda or a panda theme? If so, tag me on Twitter with your design. I'll send it over and see what they say. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Of course. I believe in you, Fine Apple. What's your actual name? Red? Oh. I'm gonna call you Red, honestly. How do you get moderators? Would love to help. Honestly, I just mod people. I trust people that, you know, bring positive vibes, that, you know, support me and my cousin, all our friends, and, you know, just someone that's always here. So, yeah. What is the most special childhood memory? Special childhood memory. Probably every Christmas going to Saint Sever on the Quebec side and going skiing with everyone, my mom's side, like all the family. Just everyone renting a chalet, and yeah, that'd probably be it. Just spending time with the family in Christmas every year. Definitely the most special memory I have. What's one thing you've bought but never used? Honestly, I would say nothing, just because I don't really buy stuff just to buy. I buy stuff that I need, not stuff I want. So yeah, I pretty much, if I buy it, I'm gonna use it. Thank you for the roses, Carol. I appreciate it. Top 99, guys. That's amazing. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much. Clothes with tags. I think I have like a jacket with the tag, but I've worn it. Taco seasoning. Yeah, forgot that. Wow. Thank you for the galaxy, Michelle. Really appreciate it. I've learned to love what I have and not be sad for what I don't have, right? I feel you. Carol with the Ferris wheel. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Yeah, we're, honestly, we're very grateful, I think. Very grateful. Top 97. I know. It's crazy. Crazy. Is there someone's birthday? Gina. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but happy birthday. Happy birthday. Sharon, thank you for the coral. I appreciate it. Ever break a bone skiing? Yes, actually. I'd say maybe when I was around 7 or 8. Me and Will were going skiing all day, all night. And then one night, it was like one of the last runs. And, you know, when I was younger, I used to be a daredevil. Sort of like Will. I think that's where I got it from. Anyways, I used to go straight down the hill, like no turning whatsoever. So, by the way, don't ever do that. You should always turn. So anyways, yeah, I just start going straight down and I'm zooming, right? Like I'm like a professional skier mode, like have the poles in between my arms, duck down, ready. All of a sudden, I go off a jump I didn't even see. And I'm like 10 to 15 feet in the air and I look down and I just remember I was like, oh no. And yeah, just landed on my leg. And yeah, I didn't go skiing for maybe almost 10 years after that. That's how scared I was after that. Thought I was gonna hit trees and stuff, but we're all good now. We're all good. Right? And honestly, what's gonna sound even crazier is I broke my wrist from the monkey bars. Probably when I was like 12. We were just at a park, me and my cousins on my dad's side. And anyways, I was about to like skip a monkey bar and I was going this way, my cousin was coming towards me. And in my gut, it was like, don't skip the monkey bar, don't skip for some reason. I just had a feeling, but anyways, she was coming towards me and I go and skip it and the monkey bar was loose. And so as I went, my arm went like that, I lost the grip and I landed and it like snapped back and yeah, I broke here, but yeah, not fun. Top 93. Honestly, we're gonna be top 3, I know it. There's gonna be no 9. I'm just gonna say top 3. Which is your favorite? Hockey, skiing, snowboarding? Hockey. Hockey's definitely my favorite sport. Guys, thank you for all the gifts. Thank you to everyone who's tapping the screen. Appreciate it. 55,000 likes. Unreal. Sharon, thank you. Do you still skate? Once in a while. Not as much as I used to, but hopefully once the hockey season comes back, maybe think about joining a men's league just for fun. I don't know, I really want to start playing hockey again, that's for sure. Sharon with the money gun. Thank you, Sharon. I appreciate it so much. Adam, how old are you? I'm currently 22 years old, turning 23 in May. What position did you play? I played left wing in hockey. I played left wing. Yes, I'm a Taurus. Taurus. I've never really played high school hockey, just because every high school I was at, the hockey team, like, which just wasn't allowed, ended up getting banned somehow. Yeah. Happens. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I appreciate it so much. Let's answer a couple more questions before we get read in here. Describe your perfect day. I don't really know if there is a perfect day, but a good day would probably be, just wake up early, nice run outside, weather's good, nice little workout, good breakfast, kill it at school, go to work, kill it at work, come back, study, and do it all over again. Just, stare at charts, try to make money, try to invest, just stuff like that. 3 things on your bucket list: skydiving, traveling the world, like Europe, everywhere actually, not even Europe, just everywhere, and writing a book, probably. One day, later in life. Why? I love skydiving. Honestly, I'm a bit psycho. Like, I just love heights. I don't know, I love turbulence on the plane. I love driving fast, even though you shouldn't. I love doing that type of stuff. So I really want to go skydiving. Might go with Will in the summer. We'll see. Find a book? Honestly, Carol with the music box. Thank you, Carol. Oh my gosh. Top 87, guys. Thank you. What type of book? Well, if things go the way I don't want them to go, then just about my life and how we got here. Anyways, guys, it's 8 o'clock. It's that time. Oh, wait. Oops.
Hey, buddy, what's going on?
Reed, how you doing, bro?
Good to see you, man. How was your Friday?
Can't complain. How was yours, dude?
It was okay. Not too bad. Can't complain. It's the weekend. We're happy about that.
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, man, I appreciate you doing this tonight. I think we're all looking forward to this talk tonight. Um,
Thank you for
so
joining me.
yeah, I just got to say this, man, and you've heard me say this before, but I actually jumped into your very first live, which was I'm gonna say like a month or two ago, 2 months ago maybe.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying, "Hi, Adam. Hi, Adam." All right, but I jumped into your live the very first time, and I knew you were a relative to Will and Alex, but I wasn't sure like exactly how. But I knew for a fact that you were a relative just based on your actions, your words, all these things, man. Like I saw something special in you, literally in your first live. You brought this like soothing aura, where people just felt like really calm. I actually have jumped into multiple lives of yours where I just kind of needed the same thing. I just needed a space to just kind of relax for a bit. And your voice and your words and your aura and just your attitude on life, calms down a lot of people, helps a lot of people. And I've said this to you before, but you've got a lot to offer this community. This is just the beginning for you too, man. And I'm glad that we have this in common, as we both really like mental health and we think it's important, man. But like I said, I'm excited for what you're gonna bring, not just this TikTok community, but to the world, man. Like I said, I see a lot of me and you. I see a lot of like, and I saw this even more when we met at the party.
Great.
Yeah, we just got like, I see a lot of similarity, like our attitudes, our laid back vibe. So yeah, man, I'm excited to have this conversation, and I'm excited to hear about your experience with mental health too.
Damn, bro. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And honestly, especially coming from you, that means, bro, seriously, I appreciate that. Thank
No
you, bro.
problem, bro. No problem. So yeah, like we'll throw this disclaimer out super quick. Like we're not mental health professionals or anything. We're
Exactly.
speaking like based on our experience and in hopes that it helps people. But if you need medical advice, medical help, please remember to reach out to a medical professional, knowing that they got the tools as well. But we hope that our experience and our words can help you as well. Yeah.
Absolutely. And Reed, I'm just gonna throw out there real quick. This week, I know I'm busy with midterms, but we gotta get together because I have a gift for you. So I have a little bit of a gift. I don't want to say it, but
A gift. Okay.
a bit of a
Amazing, man. Yeah, we definitely got to get together for sure. for sure. Mental health is one of those things, like I said, that I wish people spoke about it more openly, because whether or not we've gone through, let's just say, depression, or gone through anxiety, or gone through trauma, um, I think it's still important to know about it and to know tools that help, and to hear people's struggle and experiences, because I think, we might need to one day relate to that sort of stuff too, right?
Absolutely. And I mean, just relate to an everyday, day to day stress. But yeah, bro, I wanted to just quickly ask you, if you don't mind, are there any like when you have stress, what are like some tips that you do to like just help like relieve it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so mental health for me is one of those things, like I can just rant and rant. Like I could be on this live for like 6 hours. So at any point, just cut me off if you're like, all right, man, it's enough. Um,
Go
so like
ahead.
for me, like my mental health, kind of like I realized I had things I got to address at like 17 years old, 16 years old. Like it was early. Um, but the one thing that I use to help me, which has always helped me, is breathing. I notice that when I'm feeling, whether it's like depressed or anxious, like my breathing's off. So I think the moment we become aware of our breath and can try to control these things, I think it does make a huge difference. Yeah. What about you?
Completely. Yeah, I mean, you took the words out of my mouth because that's exactly what I do. Usually when I have stress or anxiety, like I notice it right away and I try to like just address it. Like what's causing it? What's making me feel the way I feel? And then I'll try to break it down. Okay, now how can how can I help? First thing is obviously my breathing. I start like hyperventilating, right? And once I start breathing, helps me think clear. And then I just say, okay, now what can I do? And if it's something out of my control, well, then I realize I can't control it. So maybe it's best to just let it go. But if it's something I can control, well, then I start breaking it down step by step, like how to do it.
No, that's great. That's great. I like, the one thing I noticed too is like, yeah, we don't have control over what happens in our day-to-day life. We can't control the situational events that happen as we're going through our day.
Yep,
But just like we can't make our day good or bad, we can make our day better or worse. And I think that's something important to remember is, okay, maybe we can't necessarily like make our day amazing, but we can change it so it is a little bit better, just like we can make it a little bit worse. And that all has to do with our mindset, right? So like you mentioned, like talking to yourself, like these are things that I have no shame saying. If I have to walk into a bathroom, look at myself in the mirror and say, all right, Reed, breathe, 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 and talk to myself, like that's the only way for us to calm ourselves down, is really to talk to ourselves and be there. We have to be our biggest fan always.
good for.
Yeah.
Uh, sorry, you two need a podcast. Maybe one day, honestly. Who knows?
Yeah, that'd be great. A mental health podcast, Blackie and Adam. Let's go.
Be cool. Honestly. But yeah, you're right, bro. Like you can only change how you react to things, right?
For sure. And I mean, like, when we go through our day-to-day life, we really have to bring this sense of awareness. I think like when we are aware of what's going on in our day-to-day life, and when we're aware of our emotions and the way we handle things and our behavior, and we're reflecting through this as we're going through the motions, I think that the awareness piece makes a huge difference in our ability to cope, right? Um, and that's like kind of easier said than done. But I think like the moment we start practicing awareness and breathing and mindfulness, it's all going to lead to good things. Like it's the only way really to keep going.
Exactly. Mindfulness. That's what it's about.
Mindfulness. Yeah. Karen, I agree with you. It's an important subject. Um, so for you, like when did it start for you, or what sort of things have you experienced in your life that you're like, okay, this is something I struggle with? Any sort of experiences that come to your head?
um, so I guess, just growing up as like an only child, right? I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been pretty low in my life at some point, and like I was pretty low. Ended up staying. I'm just gonna get this out there, just
Yeah.
because I'm not scared to share. But I was in a hospital for almost 2 weeks, bro. And what I learned is, I just I felt like I was alone, right? And I just felt like I didn't have others there to like just support me and just like feel me and just like just to even hear me, right? Just to hear what I was going through and stuff. So I felt kind of lost and stuff, but at the same time, once I was in there, I did just a lot of like self-talk and just, we can get through this. And just I took it day by day. And at the end of the time, once I got out, um, it was hard going back to school because everyone knew what happened, everyone heard. So it was a bit awkward. I was just like, okay, now everyone knows my situation. But the one thing that kind of helped me push through is I always thought about my grandfather and just like, I have to do it, not for me, but just to show him and like, make him proud. Um, but yeah, man, that's just basically what's been happening. But now, honestly, after COVID, dude, I hit a reality check and I was like, I gotta just, start doing what I really want to do, and that's helping everyone else. Just helping people that need it most, and if there's anyone there that was like in my position or think that they're like, you know, you're not alone. Like
Mm-hmm.
you're not
Yeah,
alone.
I think that's the piece that's like the most important to take in after like this live is for everyone. You know, we got about 180 on this side, and I'm gonna guess like 200 plus on the other. But
Almost.
what's important for everyone to remember here is just so that like we are never alone, and when we make that choice in our head to say I am alone, we really are making that choice ourselves because we really could have people around us. All of us, my live, Adam's live, we're a community together, and we're all here for each other, and we all show each other love. So when you're deciding you're alone, it's because you're choosing not to reach out to the people that care about you, like all of us. But please know that that is always available for all of you whenever you need. Know that you're not alone. Know that you are important. You are going to be heard. You are loved. And as human beings, we fight a battle every day. We fight our own battles every day, right? I
Yeah,
wouldn't know Adam's battles, and Adam wouldn't know mine, and I wouldn't know, someone else's. But I think just being open about this kind of stuff and talking about it might make it easier to talk about because it shouldn't be a weakness thing. It shouldn't be a I don't want to talk about it because I'm worried what people will say about me. But unfortunately, in life, we put up this mask so that we don't have to explain ourselves, right?
hmm,
We might put on a smile on the bus so that someone doesn't know that we had a rough morning, right? So I think the one thing that's really important to remember, and this is something that I was like, I want to remember to say this in the live tonight, is the piece of empathy. We go through the motions of our life, and we're constantly thinking about us because it's our life. I was driving on the road today, and someone did something that bothered me. They were aggressively driving, and my first reaction was, I'm going to get upset. Okay, but I was like, you know what? If I get upset right now, I'm going to get into a bad mood. I might actually get angry with this other person who actually might have a rough day today, right? So I think just understanding that all of us are going through things, and then I think it just makes it a lot easier to have those kind of like conversations, knowing that we're all struggling in our own ways and we all have to be kind because we don't know what we're dealing with.
exactly. Because everyone has their own story,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Has depression been something that's been a little tougher than anxiety, or anxiety over depression, or
Um, I was gonna say like depression for me really hit once I left Montreal. So just after high school, that's when things really started to hit. That's where I feel like a lot of people, though, especially leaving high school, you're just not sure what to do. I wasn't sure what to do. You know what I mean? I didn't have any interest really. I'm trying to find out what I want to do for the rest of my life, and I wasn't sure. But yeah, I went through. I had to take some time off. Just went into the workforce, um, and then yeah, depression just started hitting, and a lot better now though. But yeah, the anxiety definitely didn't help.
And I think like even just what's been going on in the world in the last like 2, 3 years, that's why mental health is even more important than ever before, right? It's more important than ever before to talk about your feelings, to reach out, um, just to be vulnerable, right? And to take care of yourself. And I think you mentioned something at the beginning, which was like those affirmations, right? And just talking to yourself. When we talk to ourselves and we affirm things that we might not necessarily believe, but we say it to the point where we believe it, that can make a huge difference. It's as easy as looking in the mirror and saying, you know, I'm gonna have a good day today.
That too, right? Just self-talk, right? Because like it's a lot easier to focus on the negative, right? A lot easier.
And
So
just so all of you here and both sides of the live can know that you're not alone. All right. Let's do something like I'll do a quick activity right now. All right. If you are someone that you are open to having someone come to you and you are open to having a conversation with someone that might need your help, can you write in the chat, I am here? All right. If
yeah,
you are okay with that, if someone is okay in this chat for someone to come up to you or write you and say, I just need some help, I just need someone to talk to,
talk.
write, I'm here. We want to know.
Wow.
Wow. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people saying it. So you can see that you got a lot of people that care for you in this community. And guys, we are not alone. We are not alone.
There are so many people. That is unreal. I love
And
you
this
guys.
is like, I knew there was something special in this community even well before I had a TikTok account.
Right?
It's pretty unbelievable, guys. The love and support. We're here for each other, and it makes like the motions of our day to day life a little bit easier. You know, knowing that we have people that love and care for us. So it's a beautiful thing, guys.
It is. Truly. But
Like when you think of depression, for example, like for me, I'm generally in a good mood. But
mhm.
like I get the whole idea of waking up and not wanting to get out of bed because you're in such a bad mood or just being having no motivation to do the things that normally interest you. Like that is something real, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I mean, I went through, before I even joined school, once COVID really hit, I went through a little bit of a phase where that's kind of what I was just doing, bro. I was just waking up every morning in bed till like 2, 3 o'clock, would get up and like, bro, just waste days playing games with friends and then wake up the next morning and just be like, oh, now I got to do it all over again. Right. But I noticed like it was my routine and it was just the things I was doing, the things I was eating. I wasn't having a good diet. I wasn't sleeping well. So like all those little things, they add up in the end.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Yeah, if we're
mean?
able to like, if we're able to list things that we're doing to ourselves that is making it worse, and we're aware that there's certain things that are maybe making it a little worse, if we can even just tweak those things in our life just to help a little bit,
Yeah.
I think that can make a huge difference too. Like consistency and routine, like those are two things that are really important too. All right, it's not just about going to the gym, you know,
No.
twice a week and then stopping. You have to be consistent with everything in life: diet, sleep, even your mindset.
Yeah. I understand.
So, like, what are things that you do to help you? Any strategies? We talked about like breathing, but I mean, is there anything in particular that like you've done just in general in your life?
Honest, bro, like activities maybe I can do. Honest, I love walking. Even if it's like a 10-minute walk, just to get that fresh air. I love nature. Um, I actually think like I don't know. I have a thing with nature. I think like
Yeah,
nature actually like the definition of perfect. Like,
yeah, seriously.
you know what I mean? Like there's no true definition of perfect, but when I look at nature and I look at the sky and the sunset, that to me like that's the perfect.
Hmm.
And yeah, but
I think too, like when you're going on these walks, is like really trying to like, you know, stay present.
exactly. That's the hardest part because I'm always thinking about what am I going to do tomorrow? What about next week? What about next year? You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Like, or I'm always thinking about what if I did this? Well, what if I, but
Yeah, we
hard,
can
bro.
be really hard on ourselves, and sometimes we don't give ourselves like the benefit of the doubt, but we do for other people. You know what I mean? Like I am so hard on myself, but I'm not hard on other people I care about or love, and we have to give ourselves that self care and love all the time. But um, I think it's important, like when you are going for these walks or you're meditating or whatever, like you decide to do, try to leave like your problems aside for a little bit. And I struggle with this too, is like I'm like trying to go for my walk or I'm trying to like, work out or whatever. And it's like, what am I gonna do later or this and that? And my mind is constantly like on the go.
right?
But like we need to give ourselves that break, like just escape. And honestly, TikTok for me sometimes is an escape just from reality. And I'm glad that like, it can be a safe space for a lot of people too.
For sure. No,
But
absolutely.
like I went through uh anxiety all through university and like different medications, and it's hard, it's a lot of ups and downs.
How did you feel like, if you don't mind me asking, taking or just taking medication?
So like my mindset was I need to take something to just help me, doesn't matter if I am on medications. But I started to see the stigma because my friends would come over, or what, anything would happen, and I would hide my medication under my cabinet. And I started to see this. I was like, why am I hiding my medication? And I realized that it's because I was afraid to explain myself, right? And that's the problem. That is the problem. I should be able to have my medication out on the counter. And when someone says, "What is that?" I'm like, "Oh, I take meds for my anxiety because if I don't, I'm nauseous." Right? But I can't have those conversations, but I'm trying to. I'm trying to now, and I leave it out on the counter and I'm like, "You know what? Someone out there is going to come over and be like, "Hey, I take anxiety meds too, or I take depression meds." It's okay.
Yeah, exactly, bro. I'm honestly, I salute you just for saying that because a lot of people I know wouldn't, right? A lot of people think meds are weird and stuff, but they're not, bro. Like they're there to help you, right?
Even like the brain chemistry, sometimes it's off.
Yeah,
And my psychiatrist said to me too, like quality of life is so important. So whatever we need to do to improve our quality of life, then that's what we need to do. So, I find I find medication great, but there's so many other things we could do as well. Like there's something I bought called the 5 minute journal, and like you just write about like things you're grateful for, and things that were amazing throughout the day. So that reflection piece is also like huge.
that,
Um, Journaling, yeah.
that's you journal, bro, or do you like
So
you could
yeah,
use
I
like
don't like journal anymore, but I found it useful. Do you?
I I used to, but honestly, what I would do is I would waste a lot of time. I would shouldn't say waste, but I would just open like a notepad on like my computer and just start typing away of like what's going on and bro, like I just remember one time I ended up making a website and like the thing was probably about like 12,000 words and I was just it was about my life. I'm not gonna say it, but it's still up and it's just
Hmm,
like I'm gonna keep adding to it every day and then one day I'm gonna release like send it out there, maybe make a book, but
nice.
yeah. um Honest, it's I don't know, bro. Times have been tough, especially with COVID. That's all I
Hmm.
know.
I think like even those 2 weeks though that you were in the hospital, like that is a time that like changed you. So even though we look back and it's like that was a hard time, it does make it so you are who you are to this day, right? And we kind of have to go through those struggles in our life to like really find out about ourselves and learn. Because life isn't easy, right? Like life is challenging, and we are constantly trying to figure out how to navigate. Um, but self love is like one of those things we need to continue to give. You know.
For sure, bro. For sure, for sure. Do you ever honest, do you ever like talk to yourself or just like, you know, self-love yourself, bro?
Yeah, yeah. So what I do sometimes is like I find that when I'm overwhelmed, because I do a lot of like my mind is constantly racing. Like I have like so many thoughts especially in the mornings. Like the morning for me is I wake up and I'm nauseous. Like I don't know if I spoke to you about this, but I get nauseous every morning. I've been trying to figure out why.
You eat in the
And
morning?
yeah, no, it's like just as soon as I open my eyes.
Oh,
And
okay.
I think like my mind races so much when I wake up that it affects my stomach. And so yeah, the point being is like I do have to talk to myself in the morning, and say, it's gonna be okay, because it always goes away throughout the day. But I think what's important to remember is that like just like we can't help ourselves, we can also make ourselves worse, right? If you're feeling depressed and you're choosing to sit in your bed for an extra 8 hours,
Yeah.
you're making yourself worse. And yes, it feels good in the moment because you're like, I'm depressed. I don't want to see people. But you staying stationary and not doing something about it is actually making your depression worse.
Yeah.
And
Agreed.
it goes with anxiety, it goes with trauma. If we think bad thoughts with the trauma that we went through and we use that as negative energy, then it's going to affect us negatively. So we have to always try to think positive when we can.
Sure. For sure. Sorry, one sec. Great tipsy. Thank you, bro. Or thank you, tipsy chick. I can't believe that. Um,
I
so
know, and you support an awesome charity as well. Do you want to like talk about it for a bit for those who are
um,
unaware?
yeah, so it's just I'm right now trying to work with Made of Millions. Gonna be doing hopefully a giveaway next week. Um, honestly, your gift, bro, is exactly what I'm wearing. I actually ordered you a Made of Millions like sweater for
Hey, thank you.
Blackeyyy. So yeah, next time I see you, I got you there. But yeah, Made of Millions is a nonprofit charity, and they're trying to remove that stigma, like Reed brought up earlier. And hopefully we're gonna change the world one step at a time. But
I think just even having these like conversations can really help, right? Because we've all been through something in our life that makes it a little bit harder to cope, right? Like maybe something affected us in our childhood, maybe something affected us in our teens or early adolescence, right? But something hurts us or something makes it harder to cope. And I think like that part makes it easier knowing we're not alone too, is knowing like we can have conversations about it.
absolutely, absolutely. Have you ever had? Well, have you had any like traumatic childhood experiences or like growing up in your teens that like
No, I
pivots?
never no, I never really had like traumatic experiences. Like I think the one thing that stands out to me is I was in university and I lost my aunt. She took her life and for me that was traumatic in the sense that completely unexpected. And I think this is something really important to remember too is sometimes the people that seem happy, seem like life is good, are totally givers, like they just like to make people feel loved. Sometimes it's those people that struggle the most. We wouldn't know that. And that's why it's always important to reach out as well. But I think that was really traumatizing for me because of how close I was with her. And, for me, it was battling trying to get through university and trying to graduate still. Because when you have traumatic events that happen in your life, and it affects you being able to progress through your life, it's hard. It's hard. Yeah. Is there anything that like was hard for you to continue to keep going?
Um,
Thanks, Michelle.
sorry to hear about that, dude.
Thanks.
Sorry. I wouldn't say like honestly, I wouldn't say anything like that, but I do have honestly a little bit of PTSD,
Hmm.
um, just from my childhood, and it's usually at night or when I'm sleeping. Um, but yeah, I have a lot of PTSD actually, just from traumatic experiences with family, and you know, um, I've just seen a lot, bro. I've seen a lot, and it's sometimes I'm not too sure how to deal with it, and you know I try my best to deal with it, um, but yeah, PTSD is definitely a hard thing to to cope with, just because it's always there.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? Like trying to eliminate the trauma from your life is almost like not fair to you either, right? The stuff that happened to your life in your life that's traumatizing, like it happened. It's more
Yeah,
so like what are you choosing to do with it, right? How are you going to let it affect you? And that's where this whole piece of like self-love comes into place because what you're doing with those thoughts and the trauma and how it affects you is really a choice you or anyone else makes.
for sure, for sure. And honestly, like, even though like sometimes I may be like, I'm not too sure how to deal with this, like I feel like I'm doing well, especially from what I've been, and I'm like, I am the person I am today because of what I went through and everything that I've experienced in my life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of ranting here,
No,
but
no, it's all good. And just like you look back to like you when you were 16, you're like, wow, look, I've grown so much since I was 16. When you're my age, you're 29, you'll look back at you at this age and you'll say, wow, like I have changed. I learned a lot. Like we're constantly learning, we're constantly changing. So I think like it's just important to give yourself, like I said, that love as you're going through those changes. Like I think the one thing I feel a lot for like being traumatized is guilt. I don't know if you have any sort of guilt in your heart from things that have happened or people you've lost, but I think guilt is one of those things that we can really tear us, like we that's an easy way to tear us apart, right? So when my
right.
aunt passed, immediately the first thing I do is I go in and I check to see the last message I said to her. Like I conversed with her, and she wrote me, and I didn't write back. It was in university, and I was in the middle of a lecture, and I read the message, and I forgot to reply back. So now I have PTSD that I have to always reply to people or try to because I don't know if it's gonna be the last time I'm ever gonna speak to them. But you know, I feel like that's something that I learned and now I can share to everyone else and say, guys, tell everyone you care about that you love them right now. You know what I mean? Because we
Uh,
don't know when
you're
we
making
don't want to ever have it where we don't have that chance to, right? It's
yeah,
important. It's important.
no, for sure. Sorry.
Oh man, trust me, like I'm I think I've cried more on lives than not cried. I think if we counted the amount of tears, happy tears and sad tears and whatever,
hmm,
this is a safe space, guys, and you all know this. This is a safe space where we're just here to just talk
yeah,
and no judgments ever.
absolutely, man, absolutely, and it's just like, yeah, absolutely. Well, bro, honestly, see, bro, this is what I love. Just hearing your story, like, dude, like makes me cry. Like, I may start tearing up, forget about it, but like that motivates me so much, and just like just to keep going and just keep pushing for what what I want to do in life. I want to keep just
Hmm.
right. So, yo, honestly, bro, I really do appreciate you sharing your story. Hit home a little bit, but um, man, you're a strong dude. I swear, you're a strong guy. So,
I think we all like have our strengths. Thank you, man. But I think we all have our strengths. We all have things that like we didn't know we could get through, but we did. And I think we gotta always remember those things that we got through in our life, whether even if it was just COVID. Like these last 2 years, guys, all of us, we got through a very, very difficult 2 years, 3 years almost. You know what I mean? And that's enough to give ourselves a pat on the back. You know, like we're still going, we're still here, we're still
yeah,
vibing, and we're still trying to find reasons to smile.
facts, facts. Even though it may be hard, we just got to keep moving. Swimming.
Yeah, it's important though, like, you know, for me, like I'm aware of my triggers. I'm aware of like what gets me angry, what gets me sad, what gets me anxious, you know, when I start to feel like tingling in my fingertips or my breathing starts to get like really off. Um or I start to overthink, like I'm aware now of these things I do. So I think like the more we're learning about ourselves, it makes it easier when we start encountering things 'cause we're like, oh, like I remember this, like I went through this last week, you know,
Right?
or whatever it is. Like
Makes it
we're
a lot to deal
Yeah,
with.
exactly, like we're by ourselves most of the day, right? Or like, you know, we're with our own thoughts, so we got to make sure that like they're positive.
Absolutely, absolutely, bro.
So like
Um,
when you like hear of mental health in general, like we talk about depression and we talk about anxiety, what are other things that like come to your mind or like things that just like are important to you about mental health in general?
like, bro, honest, I wish that like everything, dude, everything,
Hmm.
and like I just wish I could say exactly what it is, but it's actually just everything.
Hmm.
Anxiety, emotional distress, everything. Like, don't know, bro.
It's
So
such a broad topic, right? Because it's really anything that is going on in our mind. Thank you,
right.
Kelly. I think the fact that it's going on in here and someone can't look at us and know what we're going through, I think that part makes it harder too, right? It's basically invisible, right? I can't look at Adam and know he had a rough morning or know that he is traumatized by a certain event that happened in his life, right? In fact, I might look at Adam and assume that his life is 10 out of 10 amazing, right? He's a happy guy, he's chill, he's
Oh,
always
yeah.
smiling, right? But sometimes like we don't know what's going on in someone's head and we can't assume, and I think that's the problem is we assume, and then that makes us doubt our life, right? Like we're here on Instagram looking through people's posts going, wow, like they seem so happy, but we don't know that. We don't know that.
We don't, bro. It's what we put out there for people to see, right?
Mhm. Yeah, we're all trying to live that best life. So,
Right. But at the end of
yeah.
the day, is the what's the definition of that best life,
Hmm.
right?
I think like it's eliminating all the materialistic objects and just focusing on peace, optimism, inclusivity.
Just be
Like the thing, yeah, like these are the little things in life that are just so much more important.
right. I know it's crazy, man, because everything's about the material stuff. I find now, but the cars, the house, what you wear, you know, it's
Hmm.
it's sad.
Yeah,
It's
there's got to be more of a focus on the things that really do matter and the things that like that we can have control over in our life, because like I've said this before in another live is that we could have all these things. We could have the nice houses, the nice cars and whatever, but there are people that have it all and they're not happy still, right? It's because you choose when you decide to be happy. It's not about the events in your life. It's a mindset.
right. And there's people that honestly don't have a probably don't have a roof over their head, and they're happier than half of us, right? Like
Hmm.
it's crazy. It really is.
It really is just perspective, right? Like we're living our own life and we only know what we have and what we do, and right, but when we're put in other perspectives and we hear of other people's stories, or we go to another country and we see that it's different than maybe our country, when you have perspective, it's easier to decide really what's going on.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely. Um, yeah, bro. It's exactly. It's just perspective, honestly.
Yeah, and like I said, like we don't even know we do this, but when we wake up in the morning, like you did it this morning, I did it this morning, I didn't even know I was doing it, but we make decisions to have a good day or not, right? And I'm sure the people in my life have heard me talk about this like 30 times already, but you wake up in the morning, you open your eyes, you decide how your day is going to go. You don't know you're making that choice, but really you're saying today's going to be a good day. You're excited to get up, or today's an awful day because I got this to do, I got this to do, my boss is bugging me, right? What
Yeah.
happens is you make that conscious choice in your head, you get up, you start your day, and when things that are good are happening throughout the day, that person who says it's going to be a bad day ignores it and focuses on the negative, right? And
Hmm.
it's the same thing for that person that's like, today's going to be a good day. Well, when something bad happens throughout the day, you're like, no, 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 no. Today's gonna be a good day. I told myself that, right? So it's our mind is so powerful. Our mind is so powerful.
It yeah. It really is, bro. Like actually the past couple of days, it was just like I've had one of those days where it was like I'm like on top of the world, living life, right? And
Hmm.
I got so much bad, just like a bunch from everywhere, and it was like no matter what happened, it was like I'm good. I'm good. I'm happy. And then the other day, I get one bad phone call, ruined my entire day. But guess what? I brought that upon myself. I made that phone call,
Hmm.
ruin my right. So yeah, it
Are
is.
you aware of that though? Like, were you aware that you were making your day worse when you were focusing on it?
Honestly, I wasn't until like a couple hours later. I was like, why am I still like bothered about this? It's
Yeah.
the past 5 hours of my drive. Like when I could be listening to my music and just being happy, but instead I'm like just sad driving. But I'm like, it's a little thing that I can't even control, and I'm bothered.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and I mean, like, think about the amount of time in our day that we're focusing on things that just don't matter. Where
Don't
we could
matter.
be, we could be focusing on things that do, right? And that's where awareness comes into play, because we need to know, okay, you know what am I doing on this car ride? I could be listening to my Wiz Khalifa jamming down the highway instead, like, so it's all, what are we doing with it, and how can we make things better? And that's where I kind of go back to that piece of, are we making our day worse or better, right? What are we doing with our day? um but I think this is what I've noticed has helped me to get through my issues and whatever I'm dealing with, is empathy. The moment I can try, even if I don't understand, but the moment I can try to understand someone and how they're feeling, and forget about how I'm feeling, but just try, I think it helps, like, the worlds kind of come together, because listen, we all want love. We all want to be cared for. We all want to be included. We all want to be happy. We all want to feel peace. But unfortunately, in this world, there's a lot of negative, there's a lot of hate, there's a lot of people upset, a lot of people hurting. And I think just talking about these sort of things is going to bring more peace into the world, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it's sad sometimes you see what's going on and you're just like, just want a better, we want to make this place a better place, and we all can do this together.
We can, bro. We can. Literally. We just gotta try.
We got
Right?
to try. Exactly. And like, you can make changes in your life whenever you want. That's why, like, people make that change on like January 1st or whatever. But when you decide you want to make a change in your life, whether it's to feel happier, to feel like, more respected, or to feel like more motivated, like, when you decide you want to, you got it. But no one else can tell you to go. Like, I can't tell Adam to wake up and go to the gym tomorrow at 7 a.m., but if he wants to get those six pack tomorrow morning, he's up and early, right?
Yeah.
So listen, it's all a choice you make for yourself. And honestly, like, I make choices for myself sometimes that are just not beneficial to me either. So we gotta just be aware of those things.
Exactly. Bro, if you're aware, right? Then that's what sorry. And then that's what counts.
For sure. And like, I can feel myself, I don't know if you have this, but I can feel myself like sinking like deeper and deeper into a hole of depression. I'll like start off by having one thought, and then next thing I know, I'm thinking about something more negative, and then, like, yeah, it just kind of
The
gets
snowball.
worse and worse.
It just keeps getting worse and worse, right?
Yeah,
Emotional.
you
Right?
got it definitely is an emotional roller coaster, but when you find like the people in your life that you can talk to, and you have those tools and strategies that you can like go to, like, it's a lot easier. So always reach out. Have you spoken to a therapist before, or anyone like?
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Honestly, I've spoken to quite a couple, and the last one I was at, like, it was in Montreal. It was couple. It was actually after I got out of the hospital is when I started going. Um, and I had an appointment once a week. And dude, after that appointment, it would make me so sad that I was leaving because I couldn't wait for the next week to go back. And I started loving it. I really did. But then after, it was like I sort of, I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm fine." And then a couple weeks went by, like maybe 3 weeks went by, and I was just shitty mood. And I was like, "Wow, like I wish I had that." And honestly, I wish I still did. Um, honestly, I want to start going back just to see someone, just to talk. Um, because I really do like therapists. Just having someone to talk and just know that there's someone there,
Hmm.
bro. That's everything. Like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes literally all it is you just need to talk about it. Like, I have it some days where, like, I usually talk to my mom about this kind of stuff. I'll just be like, like, Mom, I'm going through this. And just like talking about it to her and like having her hear me out, like, helps me. And there's times where I'll have my therapy appointment and I'm like, I don't really have much to talk about. Next thing I know, I'm sitting in that chair and I'm just like blabbering like my whole life story. It's because, like, the moment you can talk about your life, like, why not? Like, we go through the motions of our life when we do these things in our life, but we don't talk about our life. We need to talk about our life and what we're going through.
We really do. Really, really do.
Life's crazy. Like there's so much going on in life. Like there's so much happening at once, and finding that balance of like friends, family, work, school, whatever you're doing, like it's hard.
Really is. It really is.
Hmm.
Have like, do you have a schedule that you like consistently stick to, or like try to make a schedule?
Um, Honestly, not really, but like I find that I do well. Like I do better with a routine.
Yeah.
Like I did this once where I made a little like chart for working out, and I would just like come home and check it. And like
Hmm.
sometimes just that reward of like, okay, I got something done, or checklist, like these are all things that kind of give you motivation. So like that is something I consider like part of my routine, is just like trying to get things done. Do you have
Yeah.
a to-do list? Because I find my to-do list never ends. Like I'll get four things done and then I'll add like 10 more to it.
Oh
Like,
yeah. I have a whiteboard actually like right in front of me, and like every morning I'll get into it. Like I'll always write down stuff that needs to be done first, the most important stuff. Usually like it's all my schoolwork, or like I got to do these notes and then those. But like I'm telling you, dude, like a checklist has helped me. Like it feels satisfying checking it all. Be like, okay, I got
yeah.
three things, I have two left. Like it has actually helped me so much.
How do you do it without it overwhelming you though? Because like, you put that expectation on yourself to get things done. Like what if you don't? Like how do you cope with that?
Well, it's like I make it realistic, right? Like I actually
Okay.
plan. So if I need to actually do like let's say two assignments, I need to read a chapter. I'll do the most important thing first. If there's an assignment due at midnight and then there's one tomorrow, well, I'm gonna do the one at midnight first, and then I'll go do the other one, right? So I always have it in like order of which one needs to be done first, and then
The prioritization of like what you're talking about right now, like I feel like prioritizing like is just so important in life too. Like we have all these things that we need to care for, or we have all these things we want to do in our life. Like what is the most important? Where do we put our focus on?
yeah,
We only got so many hours of the day, right?
dude, I wish there was more, honestly.
Uh, I know. When do you get your energy? Like when are you like, all right, let's go? Is it the morning or at night?
Honestly, my mind, it's hard for me to fall asleep because that's when
Mm.
usually my thoughts and stuff start coming. And then it's like usually at like late at night, honestly, maybe around the 11, that's where I'm like, okay, let's go. Like I could do a workout, right? But um I don't know. Morning is really hard for me. It's really
Hmm.
just to even get out of bed.
Yeah, me too. The mornings are so hard for me. Like that's when I feel the most alone because I wake up, no one's around me, of course, and I'm like, I'm dealing with this, and like that's where it's really hard for me.
Right? But
Um, yeah.
once I make my bed, clean my room up a bit, shower, and then I'm on top of the world.
Okay.
It's like I guess I just like I don't know. I always have to have like sort of like a clean room.
Yeah, you should see
Just
my room like literally spotless. I find that making the bed is one of those things that like it helps my mood because when I come home and I see my bed's made, I feel more accomplished. Like, you know.
bro, when my bed's not done right away, I'm just like oh. But when it's
Yeah.
nice, okay, let's go. Like I'm ready. But I don't know. It just having a clean space, working area too. It's just like it helps so much, right? Like
Hmm.
just one less thing off my mind.
For sure. I mean, like that's for me, like I get more anxious if it's cluttered, like if there's stuff all over. So like I need organization or else I get overwhelmed.
Mhm.
But yeah, like I feel like the little things we can do, like I don't know if you've ever done this, but sometimes I'll put out clothes, like I'll lay out my clothes the night before for the next day so that like in the morning I don't have to think about like whatever this matches with this or and also like I just find that the mornings like I don't want to think because I'm like just there's too much going on. I like to
Uh,
have my clothes out and then the whole like look good, feel good like attitude, like you want to be able to like what you're wearing and whatever it is and like I think it's that also is self-care.
bro, absolutely. Because exactly. And I'm gonna say this because like I don't know, but like I don't want to use the word, but I feel like I have no energy honestly. Usually when I wear like don't get me wrong, it's comfy, but like sweatpants and a hoodie,
Yeah.
like I'll do nothing for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I wear an actual like t-shirt, nice like jeans. Like
Yeah.
I want to. I'm gonna go shopping, groceries, clean the house. Like you know what I mean. I'm gonna start
No,
doing everything.
actually, like I wore jeans. I'm wearing jeans right now, and it's like I just feel more productive. I'm like, you know what, we're getting things done today. You live in
Absolutely.
sweats all day, you're like, I don't even want to like I don't want to do anything.
I'll just stay in the couch, right? Like
It's so easy to make excuses in life. It's so easy to sit in your bed for 13 hours and binge Netflix. But the moment you feel yourself sinking and getting like your mood's affected,
oh yeah,
that's when you got to stop.
oh yeah.
Um like you for example, like you probably know what gets you really anxious and what gets you really irritable, right? And like there's days where I'm driving and I'm like, I feel more irritable today, or I feel like more snappy, and I think when you're aware of those things and you're like, oh, I'm not in a good mood today, or like, that makes it easier when you're like, you go through the motions of your day because you're like, oh, maybe I'm acting up because I'm just really, really, cranky.
Right? No, I
Um, yeah.
100% agree with you.
But guys, listen, like we're all here for you. We're all here for you, and like just know that you're never alone, and know that like we all care. We all care about you. Why don't we run? Why don't we run like a couple battles, and like we can donate to both of us will donate to your organization as well.
All right, dude. Sure. Um. Okay. Yeah. Let's do that then.
Let's do it up, man.
Um.
It's important stuff, guys, and like I said, we're gonna continue this conversation. Adam, maybe one day we'll get together. We'll do a live, like together, and we'll continue this talk too.
Bro, next time, honestly, like I gotta have you over, or like you know what I mean. Like we,
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, like
Maureen, thank you.
you know what I mean. Um. Wow, Sharon, thank you guys. Yeah, guys, as always, the gifts this live are going to be going towards Made of Millions.
Yep. Same here. Same here. For
So
a
yeah,
good cause, guys. Thank you. Chantel, thank you.
been watching, been tapping, and just been supporting both of us. And I'm hoping that you learn something today, or just feel better, and just hopefully, you realize that you're actually not alone.
Yeah.
And where
And the
you,
number of people as well who like said, I'm here for you. Like there's so many people who want you to reach out, guys.
so many, um, and even if
Dottie,
yeah,
thank you.
we may have like 10,000 DMs, but like we're here for you too. You know what I mean? Just like I want you guys to always remember that like we're just one big happy family at the end of the day,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Exactly. And like we care for all of you, and you guys have changed our lives too. The number of times you brought a smile to my face and made me feel good about who I am, and it's really special, guys. This community is like I said, a big family. It's very special.
Absolutely, man. And it's yeah, the amount of support you guys have shown all of us is I can't even explain it. I
it
can't even.
makes it makes it easier to go through like the day-to-day life, right? When you have people who care about you and love you.
Yeah, dude. It's just like yeah, always like just knowing that if I need something or if I need just to talk, I have 300 people or whatever it is, right? And just to say whatever I need to say, right?
For sure, for sure. And you know what, there's days where I'm nauseous because that's usually how I am, and I get on live and my nausea goes away because I'm surrounded by so much love, because I'm focused on other things and I'm able to escape my reality. Like this is such a safe space in so many ways, and it feels like home to me, guys. Like it just feels like a place where you know I just feel comfortable.
Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Me. Absolutely. That's why I love doing these. I really do. I really, really
And like
do.
the friendships that have blossomed and the people that have come together and the positivity, and like I'm sure you see this too, like people writing on each other's videos, and it's just so nice just to see everyone so loving and caring.
Yeah, bro. It's honestly, it's the best. I love it. I really do.
And like I hope this allows people to reach out more, to start talking about what they're going through, because it's not a weakness. If anything, like anyone who reaches out or talks about their what they're going through in their life, strength.
That is a huge strength because you're making yourself, a bit vulnerable, but you're also making that initiative, you know.
Yeah. You're
You got
also opening up conversation for someone else who might not want to or might not feel like they can, and then you talking about it allows others to talk about it.
absolutely. Tipsy chick, thank you, thank you.
Holy, holy. Hey, we'll do our quick thank yous, all right?
Absolutely, brother. Go
All right.
ahead. Tipsy check. I don't know what to say, Gia. Like, holy frick. Thank you so much, guys. Like, thank you. I really don't even know like what to say, but I hope you guys are enjoying this live. I love you all, and yeah, I want to do more of these. I really do. I hope you guys want to do more as well because I'm having fun. Hope you guys are as well.
If you want to do this again in the future, like if people are finding this is like a nice time and like they're benefiting from it, then like we'll do this more often, guys.
Absolutely, I'd love to. I honestly like I'd love to. It's fun, man.
Yeah, man, and like I said, it's nice that like I said, I saw a lot of me and you in the sense that like just similar personalities, similar like just approach in life, and it's nice to be able to share like our own perspectives, because like that's the beauty of human beings is we're just so different, we're so diverse, we have so much to share even though we might be similar in general, right? So like our differences make us unique, of course, and it's nice to be able to share like our experiences too.
No, absolutely, bro. And um, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're a teacher, right, bro?
Yeah, I am.
You do work with kids.
I do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, like that's exactly right. Like I'm being honest, that's why we literally like the minute you walked in the door, I was like, wow, love the guy already. Just because like kids, and that's I want to do that one day. I want to help everyone, but my main goal would be to just help kids because they're the future, and yeah, we just got to make sure that you know they're gonna be okay.
Thank you, Melanie. Yeah, I feel like the children are our future, and like they look up to us as adults, and it's important to talk about things that are like, like it's okay to say, for example, and I've spoken about mental health in my classroom as well. It's just like it's okay to talk about these things too, no matter what age, no matter who you are, no matter what you're going through. It's okay to talk about mental health. It's okay to say you're struggling. It's okay to say you're sad or anxious. I have a friend that gets panic attacks when he leaves his house to go like hang out with people. You know what I mean? Like, so we all have different things we're trying to battle with, and that's why the support means a lot to those who feel alone.
For sure. But
Thank you guys for all the taps, all the love.
what made you want to become a teacher?
So I actually applied to university for business, and that was something I like was like, oh, I want to own my own company one day. Of course, everyone says that they don't even know what kind of company they want to do. And then I realized, like, after being a swim teacher, after being a camp counselor, I found that like kids gravitated towards me, and that like I was able to understand them because of my struggles in school and whatever I had to go through socially. um, and I was like, you know what, I love teaching, but I also love working with kids. And for me, I was bullied tremendously in school, to the point where I didn't want to come to school. I was afraid to raise my hand in class. I was afraid to take risks. It ruined school for me, and my teachers didn't stand up for me. And so I said, like, one of my goals is as a teacher is I want to make sure like kids feel safe and can take risks, and that they know that their teacher will have their back. And that's kind of like what got me started. Sorry, I missed what you said.
No, I was just saying, like, yeah. Bullied in high school, elementary school, all year
Elementary.
elementary.
Yeah. High school, I feel like high school, everyone kind of like, you know, did their own thing. But elementary, like, yeah, people were so mean.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, see, me was like kind of sort of like polar opposite. Like, it was like elementary school, not gonna lie, was like yeah, the cool kid, like, but then grade 9 high school came, and wow, that's when everything started going downhill. It was just
Mm,
because I was in like all my classes, right? But there were a lot of grade 10s because there was a lot of grade 9 and 10 split classes. And basically the grade 10s would be like mixed with the grade 9s anyways. So a lot of grade 10s would bully the grade 9s, and I'm the grade 9, so you can already tell what happened. But like, yeah, man, after high school, that's why I left Ottawa. Honestly, that's the
mm,
biggest. I was like, honestly, I don't want to be here anymore. So I left, moved with my,
thank you.
and yeah, had the best time of my life there, honestly.
Like you were aware that like, like that environment wasn't good for you. And honestly, people who are mean to others, usually it's out of jealousy and enviousness. And like that's what slowly I learned in elementary school was the ones who were bothering me and like, I actually had one kid come up to me in grade 8 and say like I was just kind of jealous of whatever it was. And you know what, like we have to stop taking it personally when people come at us negatively, right? They're either going through something and they're hurting, or they're trying to bring us down because of something they like in us. I don't know, but it's always important to be kind because we don't know what someone's going through, right? Like
At
ever,
all.
at
Ever.
all. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Thank you
that's
guys.
kind of like even when I was talking about when I was driving today and that person was, making like a not a great choice on the road. It's like, yeah, I don't know what he went through in the morning. Maybe he got into an argument with his wife. Maybe his boss has given him a deadline and here I am honking my horn at him and making his day worse. You know what I mean? So those things are really important to keep in mind too, that we're all going through our day-to-day emotions.
Bro. I, I feel you, brother.
Win number 10 in a row. Holy Adam. Let's go.
Dude,
Making the race to the top, tonight. Let's
honest,
go.
what are we? 31, bro? Honest, let's do one more. Third time's the
One
charm.
more.
Do one more. Honest, guys, if we can somehow hit, like, let's say, what are we at? I don't know, top 5. Maybe we'll do a live or something tomorrow. Like, we'll figure it out. But regardless, gonna be doing another giveaway. Um, another Made of Millions giveaway next week. So stay tuned on my Twitter. If you haven't already, be sure to check out Blackeyyy. Follow him on his socials. He's an amazing dude. Yeah, go support your
Thank you,
boy.
bro. Much love to you. Yeah, same to you, man. And I like having these conversations. And you're like I told you before, you're gonna bring a lot to this world, man, with your insight, your experience, and your kindness. And just keep doing you, man. Don't let any negativity get to you. And just I know you got a goal. Like I know deep down you have something you want to do in your life, and I think you're slowly starting to figure out your purpose and
Yeah,
what you can bring to this world. So I hope that you keep finding it and keep discovering, really what you can bring, because you can bring a lot to this world, man.
thank you so much, bro. Same to you, bro. I really do believe that, and I'm being honest. Like I really know one day, and I know it may be a bit, but we will like make a difference. We're gonna have an impact on this world. I know that for a fact. Um, but yeah, bro, keep doing what you're doing, honest, and
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, and we owe it all to you guys, like the love and support that pours down on us every day. Like I wake up to the kindness messages, kindness
right.
comments, tweets. Like you guys are just so amazing, and it makes it so that when we do get negative comments, because we get negative as well, it makes it so that it doesn't affect us as much. And honestly, your positive and your love and your care just makes it all so worthwhile. You're all amazing.
Truly, truly amazing.
Let's get some double points. Let's go double points. Like we haven't gone one yet.
About to say, where are the double points? When do they come usually?
They always hide from me. I don't know. I think I'm bad luck.
Three
Thank you, Heather. You're amazing too. Oh, let's go.
guys. Let's try to
All right,
honestly
this is our last one, right? So we gotta do it up.
top 3 if we can.
All right,
Honestly,
you go hype up your people. I'll go hype up mine. Let's
yeah,
go.
guys, let's go. Seriously, top 3 right here if we can. Got a big live tomorrow. Breakfast live, Q&A live with the girlfriend. Definitely more Made a Millions merch giveaways. So get ready, guys. Number 2, all gifts are going to Made a Millions. Um, But yeah, thank you to everyone who's been tapping, who's been sending gifts. Honestly, guys, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Like, none of this would be possible without you guys, and like it's just truly unreal. Um, holy, oh,
Oh my god. Yo.
oh no, Amy,
Amy. Amy.
oh my God, Amy, what,
Oh
Amy,
my god, this is crazy.
that is insane.
I have no
I
words, guys. Amy, holy crap. Dottie.
thank
Oh
you.
my, guys.
That is unreal.
I have no
Holy,
words right now. I have
yeah.
no words right now. You got
No,
me. You got
I,
me speechless. Again, help.
I don't even know what just happened.
Help. Oh my. Oh
That is,
my. Amy. Oh my goodness. Guys. Oh, you're all amazing.
that is
You're
un.
all amazing.
Amy,
Thank you, Dottie. Thank you, Love What Matters, Sherry. Blackeyyy fam, let's go. Let's go.
no, God,
We'll
honestly,
make a contribution to Made in Millions as well. You guys are awesome. And you guys are amazing. Thank you, thank you. Amazing cause. There we go, guys. Let's keep opening up this conversation. And
thank you guys so much. Appreciate everything.
oh, uh-oh.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. We got
50.
this is close. This is the nail biter, guys. This is down to the last like 40 seconds. Oh, Dottie, let's go. Oh,
Wow.
all right. Down to the last 40, guys. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh my gosh.
Amy! Amy! Oh,
Amy,
oh my. All right. Let's
oh,
go. Let's go. Holy.
that is
Holy. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. You guys are amazing.
unreal.
Amy, Dottie. Holy. I think it's glitching like crazy. I can't even see the points anymore.
It is unreal. Honestly, guys, thank you to everyone who's been tapping the screen, been gifting. Win or lose, we don't care. It's going to Made a Million. It's going to a great cause. So thank you, thank you, thank you all so, so much.
Amazing. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Bro.
Oh man, guys, the score is
Oh,
not updated. Amy, Dottie, though, Marie, and June. I think this is the last game stats. Thank you to everyone tapping away. Thank you to all the gifts. Thank you for it all. You're all amazing. And wow. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
um, I don't even know what to say, bro.
Hey, bro, that was crazy.
Unreal. I can't check like
Oh,
the
that's why. Okay, I could, yeah, because it wasn't like updating for me.
updated. I don't think. Even
I
on
don't
your
think,
end, my end's not updated either.
bro, that was crazy though.
Right? Uh,
Yeah.
up to you, dude. Completely up to you. Um, some people said that they couldn't see. Do you want to do a three, like best of three? Best up completely up to you. If you have to go, I completely understand.
No, no,
Uh,
no. We'll do. You want to do one more?
yeah, if you want,
Yeah, yeah. Let's do one final one.
because
Hopefully
apparently
it doesn't glitch this time. Okay,
okay,
now
wait,
it restart. All right, now it works. Now I can see it all.
beauty. So
It was
wait,
gone. I literally couldn't see anything for the longest time.
does it say user 164 is like top on yours?
Uh, no, I see Melanie.
Okay, Melanie. Okay, perfect. So it updated. Awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then on your side, I see Jen.
So Reed, I know you got busy week, busy stuff. What are you any big plans or ideas coming up
Uh, I'm going to Florida on Friday.
next Friday?
Yeah, yeah, for March break. Gonna see my dad. But hey, man, I got time. I make time for those I want to make time for. So if ever you want to like, grab dinner or whatever, catch up, chill, let me know.
Absolutely. You leave Friday, right?
Yeah, I'm gone for 9 nights, 8 nights.
Okay, maybe this weekend. Honestly, if you're not too busy, maybe this weekend we can get together or do something. If you're up
All right,
for
man.
it.
Yeah, I'm sure your weeks are crazy too with school and whatnot. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Like maybe Sunday. Even like a lunch, dude. If you want to just
Yeah,
grab like
man.
You know what I mean? We've
I'm
all
down.
stuff, but yeah.
I'm down. Thank you guys. Thank you, Melanie, Laura. So yeah, as soon as I end this, you prefer I send it on the donation part on your TikTok page? Is that the easiest way to go about?
Dude, however you want to send it, you can do it right to their page, or you can do it through mine.
Okay.
Up to you.
It all goes to the same place, so there we go. Hey man,
Yes.
I appreciate it. It's such a good cause, and I just appreciate like your vulnerability today and opening up about your struggles and things that you've gone through too. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy to talk about, you know, things that are emotional. But it's the only way we can get through our day-to-day life is just by talking about it, you know. And I hope you don't feel as alone. I hope
No,
the viewers don't feel as alone. You know, none of you are alone ever. It's just when you choose to be alone, then you're alone, right?
absolutely, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you a lot, man. Like,
And
no,
we got
yeah,
Ivan here as well.
we got you guys got Ivan on here, eh?
Let's go, Dottie. Let's go. Thank you. Hey, I was with Ivan last night. Such a gem, and Alex White, such a gem.
Alex, how was that? You guys
It
went out
was good. We went for pizza and I went to the gym.
the pizza and the gym.
Pizza and gym, which is kind of like counterintuitive, but you know,
Yeah,
whatever. It's okay.
honestly, that sounds sick.
Maureen, let's go.
That's awesome, dude.
Amy, thank you. Yeah, no, it's so nice, man. And like, you know, these are friends for life. Like, you guys are all such beauties. You guys are all just like, and this is the thing is I knew you guys were beauties, you know, like I just listened to you in your lives, all you guys are just kind-hearted people, and I'm glad you know we've all come together. You know this nice family of amazing people.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, this community has definitely brought so many people together. Like,
Right?
never thought I'd be doing this and just
It
like connecting, like unreal. You know what I mean? It's
connecting just not even on the app, but just on deep levels. You know what I mean? Connecting and reaching out and hearing people's stories and yeah, I can't even express like it's just so incredible this community. Um,
no,
it's kind
it's
of hard
really,
to put into words, right?
it really is, dude. It really, really is. Amy, thank you so
Amy, blessing both sides. Holy.
much. Thank you.
Yeah, and it's so nice to hear that like people have become friends too in the community and have gotten close, and it shows you that you don't need to meet someone to
No,
necessarily connect, right? Like you can have a friend across the world as long as they show you love and care, they're a good friend.
exactly, exactly, dude. Completely agree. Um, completely agree.
Thank you, Roddy. Yeah, no, it's so special, guys. And like I said, like when we're dealing with hard things in our life, or you're dealing with tough things in your life, and you're able to just smile because of something like someone's post or someone's comment or whatever, it can make a whole difference in a day, right?
Hold.
Um, yeah.
Oof,
Yeah,
guys,
Linda said we are family and here for each other. Exactly. That's so nice. And I'm glad that we're all here for each other too.
right? Actually, like unreal, dude. You're top 38,
Holy, yeah, I wasn't even on the rankings like before this live. Let's go. What are you now?
top 20.
Holy, Gia, let's go. Oh my.
Thank you, Tipsy.
Oh my. Gia sniped.
You, Tipsy chick. Honestly,
Thank you guys. You're all amazing. Dottie, Amy, Tracy, Maureen, Laura, Tracy, Chris, Amanda, Laura,
unreal. Actually, like everyone who's been tapping, I appreciate each and every one of you. Tipsy, Maria, Carol, Deborah, Mary, Michelle, Gas Pedal, Sharon. Thank you, everyone. Honestly, can't like thank you enough for the support.
yeah, you guys make this all, like I said, just so amazing. All of us are on this like journey adventure together, just having a good time and just finding reasons to smile, right? And
Really,
I'm glad that we can, you know, share our experiences together.
yeah,
And someone said correction, men. Yeah, you know what? Like I think whether it's a man or a woman, we all deal with mental health, we all got to be vulnerable. We all got to just talk about whatever we're going through in our life. No matter how old you are, how young you are, where you are in your life, which country you live in, mental health is important, guys. And let's open up and continue to open up this door for more conversations, and just so we know we're not alone.
Exactly. I completely agree. Completely agree. And yeah, bro, that's where it starts, you know. It all literally starts with your mental health. Once you can get that under control, then yeah, you'll be pretty golden, if you
For
ask me.
sure, bro. For sure, man. And like, thank you so much for doing this tonight. Thanks for dedicating your time tonight.
Thank you,
Thank you to
bro.
those who joined in the live tonight on
Absolutely.
both sides. We appreciate you. We love you so much. You're all so important. You're all so worthy of love. You're so worthy of respect. You deserve a lifestyle full of good things, all of you. And we love you.
Absolutely. Truly do.
All right,
Um,
bro.
yeah, yo, Reed, thank you so much for joining, for doing this with me. I really do appreciate it. Definitely got to do this more often.
Yeah, man.
And yeah, bro, I hope you have an amazing rest of your night. And I hope to be hearing from you soon.
Yeah, buddy. It was so nice connecting, and we'll chat soon. Thank you so much.
Absolutely, brother. You as well.
All right. Take care, bro.
Easy, Reed.
Bye-bye.
Well, that was it, guys. That was it. I hope everyone loved that live or liked it. You know, I was a bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie. Just, I don't know, all day I've just been thinking about it. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, it was sort of perfect. But then again, right, it's never, nothing is perfect. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, you know, that you guys don't feel alone. That, you know, maybe someone can relate somehow, or just know that everything's gonna be okay. Even if you think it's not going to be, I promise you, it will be. It just takes time. It takes patience. But keep your head up. Keep strong. And yeah, guys, honestly, like, I don't even know what to say. But thank you, literally, from like the bottom of my heart. Top 20, unreal. Maybe, you know what, if somehow I wake up early enough, or I finish class early enough, maybe we can do a little live tomorrow, a little breakfast live or Q&A. Even though we didn't, you know, get top 3, it all is good. We did hit top 19, which is unreal. So you guys definitely deserve, you know, a little breakfast live. Maybe you know, a girlfriend Q&A live. We'll see. I'm gonna see if she's up for it. If she is, maybe we can make it happen. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be sharing a lot more and more. I didn't want to go too deep into my life, but I definitely will a lot more as we keep doing these, and you know, as I get a bit more comfortable. You know, I'm gonna start to open up a bit more. Just so you know, because I'm not afraid to share, but I just want to make sure that, you know, everyone's doing well, everyone's okay, and yeah. But yeah, as always, guys, make sure to check out the link tree. You get all my socials there. Again, thank you. All these gifts will be going to Made of Millions, so I really do appreciate it. I appreciate to everyone who's just tapping the screen. We almost have 400,000 likes. That is unreal. I'm gonna keep you guys updated though through Twitter, so make sure you're following. And yeah, guys, I love you all. I really, really, really do. And yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Truly. Hoping to see you guys tomorrow. Maybe we can do some battles or something. We'll figure it out. But yeah, for now, guys, enjoy the rest of your night, and yeah, hope to see you guys soon. Okay, I love you all. Bye, guys.